See, the reason you're failing to become your higher self is because you're functioning from a version of you that is not real to begin with. So everything you're trying to build right now is built on a false foundation that can't hold you. That's why you keep starting over. That's why nothing sticks. That's why you feel stuck. Like you keep doing the work, but not actually arriving. Frustrated of not becoming your higher version. And it's simply because your foundation isn't stable. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You're just disconnected, from source, from your true identity, and from your internal order. And because of that, two of the shadow fields that are running your life are identity shadow and nervous system shadow. See, identity shadow is the version of you that performs, proves, and survives. Nervous system shadow is the version of you that stays in tension, urgency, and protection. So everything starts to feel like pressure, pressure to perform, pressure to prove, and pressure to hold yourself together. So even when you try to grow, your mind won't slow down, your body won't relax, and you feel restricted, like something in you won't let you fully open or move freely. Your emotions don't feel safe, and deep down you don't fully feel like yourself anymore. And that's not a mindset problem. That's a soul foundation problem. You just need to restore connection. Because when your foundation is restored, you don't force alignment. You become it. Your identity stabilizes, and your nervous system settles, and your mind clears, and your body stops bracing. So this is what it means to embody your higher self. You return to truth. You return to living life at your highest level. See, the embodiment of your higher self takes place, in the mental recalibration session, where we systematically remove the spiritual disconnection, the identity confusion, and the mental distortion, the emotional unsafety, and the physical dysregulation that is blocking you from embodying your higher self. So if you're ready to embody your higher self so you can experience life at your highest level, DM me, higher self, to instantly embody your higher self. Welcome to the Great Recalibration.